awaiting the first trade of Beta Technologies. It's an aircraft maker, pricing its stock at $34 a share. That was just above the indicated range, raising over $1 billion. Joining us right here at Post 9 in a first on CNBC interview is the company's founder and CEO, Kyle Clark, and Morgan Brennan here as well. Morgan.
Hey, David. And Kyle, it's good to have you here. Welcome.
Great to be here.
So you had an upsized IPO offering. You've priced above the range. Why take Beta Technologies public now?
You know, it was always the intention of the company, and we had 4 things that we had to get to before we went public. We needed to be in production. We needed to have clear cost of bills of materials, a pipeline that we could fulfill to provide good guidance to the street, and we needed to have a major certification under our belt. And at that point, we knew we would take this next step that we always knew would come. We didn't know the date certain, but we knew those milestones had to be in the bag.
So you've already developed 2 aircraft. I actually saw one of them a couple weeks ago at the Up Summit. How quickly can you produce them and deliver them to customers?
Well, so we are delivering aircraft right now. We have operations down in New Zealand and up in Norway, and these are pilot programs with customers that have taken the aircraft for early delivery and trials, and they're doing real work with them. We will ramp that through this year with the executive order. It accelerates our path to market, and as soon as mid-year to the end of the year next year, I think you'll see a bunch of them flying domestically for real customers. This year, we've been doing trials all over the country. We've got aircraft out in Seattle, in Vancouver, down in Ohio, flying right now.
So you build the aircraft, you also design the charging stations, you also focus on propulsion systems as well. There are folks out there that say electric aircraft, electric aviation, this is a niche market. How do you respond to that?
Well, it is right now, and it's growing. Like every year that we do this, the range goes up, the payload goes up, and the applications go up. Our aircraft now are flying in all-weather instrument flight rules, doing real missions that our customers need done. So the niche market is a product of the performance of the aircraft, which is improving at an astounding rate as a function of power electronics and battery energy density. And when you compound those together, I mean, we set the world record for the longest battery electric flights, 336 nautical miles. I was sitting in that seat for nearly 3 hours. That's too long. You've already exceeded the range necessary. You know, if you fly with UPS or Amazon or Bristow, they actually need to go much less distance. So distance check is done.
How do you differentiate yourself from the Jobies and Archer Aviations of the world?
Yeah, we've really focused on first principle physics design, a simple design that is reliable in all weather, and a business that has this stepwise approach to production, manufacturing, and certification. You know, we took this company public in a regular IPO, in a slow, methodical process. Our S1, our registration statement, was clear in first principles. Our designs are clear in first principles. We're going to cargo, medical logistics first, and then to passenger. And I happen to believe in this path, we will go faster and more efficiently to the markets of urban air mobility.
Path to profitability, what does that look like?
But we're continuing to produce these aircraft at a higher and higher rate, which is driving our cost of bills and materials down. We're including engineering, not just on the product, but engineering on the processes as a major part of this investment to further drive the cost down. And right now, our unit economics for us as a contribution margin on products like motors and chargers are already there, and we're going to get there on the airplane.
GE, a couple of weeks ago, made an investment into Beta Technologies, also became a partner. What does that enable?
So GE, just a spectacular leader in the aerospace industry. Larry Culp, a thoughtful, long-term thinker. So it enables us to align with them on certification strategy, on the introduction of electrification to more traditional jet engines, in some cases a turbo generator, and then enhancing the electrification component of all future propulsion systems because of the efficiency and reliability benefits. It enables us to lean on a very respected and experienced company as we grow into the next phase of our business. And, you know, personally, Larry has been a good mentor and a thought partner on how we do that.
Government shutdown. We don't have very many IPOs coming to market right now, but you are. Has it impacted this process for you? And perhaps just as importantly, has it impacted your business since you do contract with the military?
Yeah, it hasn't materially impacted our business. We have a quiet, sustainable, low-cost aircraft. It's not really the target of anything that kind of comes across the wire. The government shutdown impacted the way in which we did the IPO process, which we were on the road for a long time, 20 days. And what was fascinating to me is that the more investors dug into our business on meeting 1, 2, and 3 and got deep into the technical, the certification strategy, and the production strategy, the bigger their orders got. not the other way around. And we ended up so oversubscribed, and it kept coming that we met with somebody once, they put an order in. The next meeting, they put a bigger order in. The next meeting, they put a bigger order in, which was, I think, a testament to the quality of the engineering and the team behind this company.
Kyle Clark, CEO and founder of Beta Technologies, IPOing here at the stock exchange today, priced at $34 a share. I don't think we have an indication yet, but it's good to have you here at Post 9. Thank you.